Tonight on Newsbeat, what students can look forward to during LSU's annual school day.
Find out more about Louisiana's master plan to help conserve some of its coastline.
And one LSU fraternity encouraged the community to thank our veterans.
All of this and more. Newsbeat starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Newsbeat. I'm Madeline Adams.
And I'm Johnston Von Springer. Thanks for joining us.
Breaking today, Fox News fired Bill O'Reilly after 20 years of hosting the O'Reilly Factor on the Fox News network. O'Reilly's departure follows a New York Times story released earlier this month reporting that O'Reilly, Fox, and 21st Century Fox settled sexual harassment or verbal abuse cases filed by 5 women against O'Reilly for an amount totaling $13 million. Fox News has already released the new lineup, and Tucker Carlson will be taking over O'Reilly's spot at 8 p.m. And following a discussion panel on the intersection of public policy and race, Mayor Sharon Weston Broome spoke on her vision of building what she calls a new Baton Rouge. The event in the Manship School included panelists from many different universities, and they spoke on the conflict that occurs when racial issues and politics mix. Mayor Broome hopes to see positive changes and opportunities for people from all different backgrounds in the future.
And it's like an event where folks from one area visit somebody in another area and vice versa, and so you have shared experiences. And I really believe that that is one of the keys to closing the gap between citizens in our community.
LSU Student showed their support for boys overseas today in Free Speech Alley as the United Service Organization continued its 4-day volunteer event with the Theta Chi fraternity. The fraternity began its partnership with the organization by raising money and sending care packages, but today students wrote letters to soldiers who are working overseas without family. Many of the fraternity members have family and friends who serve and understand what it's like to be far away from family and friends. But students like Mickey Mayer, who don't have a personal stake in the military, can understand the importance of these letters.
They just don't have any support, and they're the salt of the earth. They're doing the hardest job probably in the world. So they're seeing some crazy stuff. They're going through even crazier things. They're feeling the craziest things that they've ever felt in their lives. They're alone, they're scared, and we just...
Head coach Ed Ogeron and the Tiger football team are welcoming LSU students to football practice on this Thursday in Tiger Stadium for LSU Student Day. The annual LSU Student Day at football practice will allow students to tour the famous game day locker room in Tiger Stadium and enter the stadium with a touch of the wind bar. The Tigers will practice from 4 to 5:30, and then students will get a chance to take the field in a punt, pass, and kick competition. Seating for the students during practice will be located on the west side of the stadium. The event will wrap up with a meet and greet and an autograph selfie station.
I think the thing I'm most excited for is to get to touch the wind bar, because there's so much, superstition and tradition behind the football players doing it every game, and I think it's just a great way for me to go out right before graduation. It's just big tap of that wind bar saying, yeah, I'm done, I did it, I won.
To be admitted, students must present their LSU ID as they enter the locker room or the student gate at Gate 7.
Louisiana is very protective of its coast because of the deterioration caused by storms. Every 5 years, the Coastal Protection and Restoration Authority is required by law to create a new 50-year master plan. This master plan is designed with the hopes of preventing more land loss along Louisiana's coastline. Tiger TV reporter Larissa Bonaquisti has more.
Louisiana jobs, culture, and lifestyle are all affected by the Louisiana coastline, which continues to recede. Committed to our coast was the opening statement of the Senate Select Committee on Coastal Restoration and Flood Control. $20 billion have been secured for coastal restoration, and the plan continues to transform as new ideas come to the table.
But if they're not totally sustainable, I think it's very important that we have to respond to the needs of our communities.
The main question answered by the meeting was, what is the master plan for conserving Louisiana's coast? According to Brent House of the Coastal Protection and Restoration Authority, the master plan is updated every 5 years. It articulates an integrated and comprehensive vision, provides a list of projects, and is resource constrained. Despite the amount of information presented, Senator Hewitt wanted to know about what the people are going to have to give up in order to get the highest protection results, and she advised them to invest in data collection.
You can measure the success that you've had. It makes it a lot easier, in my way of thinking, to be able to lobby for additional dollars.
Over $150 billion worth of products were considered as the master plan was developed. However, Louisiana's inability to fund all of those projects forced the creators of the master plan to look to experts to determine which ones would best suit the state and its current needs. With the funding coming into the state, the planners knew they must take care to ensure the money is used in a way that will benefit Louisiana the most. For Manship News Service, this is Larissa Bonaquisti.
Louisiana's Coastal Authority voted on the master plan this morning, and it passed unanimously. The plan will now go before the legislature, where legislators will vote on whether or not to approve the plan.
Record-breaking high temperatures during March led some Louisiana farmers to higher profits.
Find out more after the break.
It's been hot in Louisiana. In fact, this March has seen hotter daily temperatures than the historic average almost every day. Because of Louisiana's warm weather through the winter, local strawberry farms are seeing an increase in profit. While many complain about not having a real winter, Heather Hughes couldn't thank Mother Nature enough.
The warm days, cool nights, that's perfect for strawberry season.
Down in Albany, Louisiana, Hughes owns a strawberry patch. Because of the hot winter, Hughes was able to start growing more strawberries sooner.
We actually opened the last weekend of February, and then the first 2 weekends in March we opened.
Agronomist David Himmelrich says that the heat allowed strawberry season to get a head start.
So we know we had a warmer than average winter, and things get faked out. They come out a lot earlier than they should be.
Not only are more strawberries being grown, but the berries being grown are bigger, better, and redder. And people want to pick more of them.
They'll come in and say, well, we only want to pick a flat, but then they get out there and it don't take them but just a minute to pick some, and they'll come back and say, well, we'll get another flat.
Hughes says that because there were no cold snaps during the winter months, she didn't have to spend more money to cover her strawberry fields.
It takes, when we covering them, it'll take 3 or 4 hours to get them covered, and then if you'd only cover them for a day or two, and then you turn around and that's just a hidden cost.
That cost, nearly $500 every time Hughes has to cover and uncover her patch, will be saved this season.
So the earlier they come out, the little higher the probability of a late frost or freeze. But we didn't have too bad a year on that here in Louisiana this year. So I think in general, the growers are going to make some money, hopefully.
No matter the cost, farmers like Hughes take whatever Mother Nature throws at them to keep their business booming. For Tiger TV, I'm Madeline Adams. All right, Johnson, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving some chocolate-covered strawberries right now. For more information on how you can pick some of those beautiful big strawberries, go to thfarms.com.
ProLife LSU hosted its largest giveaway event of the year today, the end-of-semester baby shower. ProLife LSU is a student-run organization dedicated to helping pregnant and parenting college students and their children. The members collect donated baby clothes and other baby supplies and host giveaway events throughout the school year. The organization has progressed from focusing on debates about pro-life legislation to a group of volunteers focusing more on service and providing assistance in the community. The members are proud to celebrate their progress from talking about issues to taking action to help.
It's really grown and changed a lot, though. We used to be much more focused on talking to people and debating with people, and now we're more focused on helping people out and being there for the mothers and the babies.
LSU will host its final giveaway event of the semester tomorrow, starting at noon in Free Speech Alley in front of the Student Union. After the break, Starbucks introduces a new mythical Frappuccino.
We'll be right back. Well, it's no myth. Starbucks is selling a unicorn Frappuccino. Starbucks says the drink features sweet dusting of pink powder blended into a cream Frappuccino with a mango syrup and layered with a soft blue drizzle. It's then topped with vanilla whipped cream and a sprinkle of sweet pink and sour blue powder. The drink also starts purple with blue swirls and tastes sweet and fruity, but Starbucks says once you stir it, the drink becomes pink, tangy, and tart. The drink is available at select North American Starbucks throughout the end of this week.
I don't know, that doesn't sound very good to me.
No.
Not at all.
Not going to try it.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, but you can keep up with us on social media and on our website at lsunow.com.
Make sure you stick around for Tiger TV Sports right after this. Have a great evening, Tigers.